Hey, my name's Sloane, and I'm a producer on Mortal Kombat, and also I head up the digital originals for Warner Brothers Digital.
Can you talk a little about what YouTube has opened up for you guys when it comes to taking something like a Mortal Kombat and seeing if there's an audience out there before potentially bringing it to the big screen?
It's huge. It's been fascinating just to see, from the first Mortal Kombat that we launched almost 2 years ago, just the response of the fans and then just the feedback that we got instantaneously. It was phenomenal. I mean, and the cry for a movie or the cry for more content was overwhelming, to the point where it's like we had to really look at that, as a the whole franchise is so valuable to the studio for the game, and of course the first digital series we did, and now the second one that we're doing.
And when it comes to for gamers out there, what is the current status when it comes to a Mortal Kombat movie?
Well, we've been in green light committee for a little while at the studio, and we got a great script, and we got a great director with Kevin Tantron is on board, and it's just figuring out like the business side of it and when we would do it and when we would launch it and how do we sync up with the launch of the game that they're working on now, the next game, and so yeah, it's not 100% yet, but we're getting closer every day.
What role is this second season playing in terms of, are you guys going to connect the characters that we're seeing now on the live action to what would happen on the big screen?
Well, a little bit. We were careful not to have the similar story to the feature, but obviously you have the mythology of the game that kind of permeates everything. So there's certain little things that we wanted to tell in the digital that we didn't because we weren't far enough along with the feature. But we would have loved to do that. Maybe there's a third digital that we do before the movie happens that we can kind of integrate it a little bit more into the feature.
Is there the potential, though, for the actors that we've now starting to identify through these short formats for them to translate to the big screen?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, we're seeing some characters emerge that are amazing, and you want to take them all with you. That's the thing, so I hope so.
And when it comes to the second season, what did the success of the first season open up for you guys in terms of being able to up the ante for what we see on screen?
God, so much. I mean, we learned so much from the first one. I think, we really upped the ante in the fighting. And, we got, like, one of the best fight choreographers, this guy Garrett Warren, and Larnell Stovall. These guys came on, and they're, like, big feature guys. They came on and really raised the bar, even from the first one. So that's a big part of it. And then also, the second season is one linear piece, where the first season jumped around a lot. They were kind of 10 separate episodes. This all ties together, which we learned that was probably going to be a way more valuable way to go, having everything linked together.
When it comes to the digital realm, how have you been able to connect and listen to what fans are saying from season 1 to season 2?
Well, that's the most amazing part about it, is that you can hear what characters they like, what they want to see more of, what the episodes are too short or too long. I mean, it's like you can just fine tune it. A lot of it is Kevin Tantron too has such an ear to that fan base and to those. I mean, he is a gamer at heart. He's probably more of a gamer than any other thing in his life. So he kind of identifies with all of that. So a lot of little things we were able to tweak from just reading the message boards and seeing what people wanted.
Last thing I wanted to hear your thoughts on is, we've seen a lot of video games turned into movies over the years, but what is it that's unique about Mortal Kombat that it's already had 2 movies and now 2 live action series?
Well, I mean, in the game that's such an icon. Well, for me too, I'm not a gamer, so just to see what Kevin did with his Renegade video that he posted that we kind of discovered by accident, just seeing that and seeing how good it was just a good movie to me. So with great characters, I think that's the key for us with Mortal Kombat, is just the characters and their backstory, and it's endless, I think, of the stories that you can tell with it.